Is everything OK at Reform UK? Because they enjoyed a big day yesterday after announcing they'd poached Dame Andrea Jenkyns and, indeed, reached 100,000 members. But the buzz was overshadowed somewhat by the departure of former Deputy Leader Ben Habib, the no-nonsense politician who helped steer the party through its early days with Richard Tice. Habib announced he was no longer affiliated with Reform in an announcement yesterday morning, shortly before Dame Andrea took centre stage.
HQ at Reform has forbidden the new branches they've set up from having me speak to them. It seems these criticisms that I have, ideological as well as constitutional criticisms I have of the party, are an affront to them. But I think that their prohibition on my speaking, their prohibition on my free speech, their reluctance to democratise, their ideological differences with me now leaves me no option but to say I'm not affiliated with Reform, I'm afraid.
So that was in the morning, and then last night Michelle Dewberry asked Nigel Farage about the row, and he didn't pull his punches.
Champagne moment of the day. I mean, it was a good day, but Ben Habib announcing he's not with us really was the absolute icing on the cake. He's attacked me more in public than the Labour Party have. He's gone very bitter, very twisted. It's very sad. The fact that he's walked away, frankly, is a huge relief.
It's fair to say Nigel's comments sparked a fierce backlash from some quarters. People online said, I have to say Nigel Farage screwed up royally tonight on the TV when talking about Ben Habib. Disingenuous, rude and just plain nasty. There was no call for that whatsoever. Another person said, Ben Habib spoke out of principled disagreements. Nigel Farage spoke out of personal spite and didn't address any criticisms. A leader of men must put principles and the interests of his people above pettiness. Disappointing response from Farage. Others, though, did back Nigel. One ex-user said, Ben Habib did nothing but snipe from the sidelines. Comedian Lee Hurst said, Ben Habib has been quite unhappy for some time. If he truly wanted to defeat the Uniparty, he would have rolled up his sleeves and got on with the job. Instead, he's become a go-to guy for the media to snipe at Reform. Originally, I thought well of Ben Habib, but I'm disappointed that his apparent self-centred view has clouded his judgment. As to the main objective, a talent wasted. All this comes, of course, when a new poll yesterday from Find Out Now put Reform at a stonking 22%, a record high, just 3 points behind Labour and 5 behind the Tories. And tonight, The Telegraph's Camilla Tominey penned a buoyant new column titled Farage is outgunning the Tories. They're running out of time to get their act together. Reform is gaining momentum and could soon initiate the biggest political revolution since Brexit. So, is she right? And does the fallout from the Habib row threaten to derail Reform's progress?